Okay, so starting off the Grand National Countdown at SEMA, the first one that we've got is in the DEI booth by Dutch Boys Hot Rods. This one's pretty unique, just in the fact that it's currently being used more of a display car as far as what you can get as far as components and whatnot through DEI, which we're also a dealer for on our website for sdparts.com. But this thing is pretty wild. Twin turbo LS, all the fun bits, all the really nice components on there, and of course plenty of really nice metal work all the way around on this car, which of course is going to be a good showcase from the guys over at Dutch Boys Hot Rods. But I mean, F-body guys would be happy. It's got a trap door. So anyway, I'm going to move over to the next booth and check out the next Grand National, and maybe see which one you guys like best. So the second Grand National that we have here at SEMA is probably one of those where it's like, if you won the Powerball or managed to make it, in the Buicks or whatever, this would probably be one of those kind of dream builds because of the fact that it's built by the Roadster shop, and the whole chassis is freaking cool. These guys took this thing down to the bare chassis, did full metal flares. These aren't the original flares or anything else like that on here, and it is absolutely just jaw-droppingly beautiful. It is a twin turbo 427, making around 1500 horsepower. It's got a lot of really nice details, which is kind of par for the course for anything from the Roadster shop, and it's just, it's one of those where you just have to see it to believe it. And then the interior has been updated quite a bit as far as improving the quality of what was originally in the Grand National. And then of course you've got your lightning rods, so that's got to be a lot of fun to be able to drive around and just kind of lean into it. But there it is, all from the Roadster shop. So Grand National number 3 out of the ones that I've seen on display at SEMA. This one is probably my favorite, just because of the fact that if any of y'all that know me really, really well know that I'm kind of a dyed-in-the-wool V6 nut. It's probably why I ended up getting involved with the LV3 program that we have at Scoggin-Dickey Parts Center. And this one behind me is pretty cool because guess what? That's not a twin turbo LS. Hooray! So this one is actually running a LF4 out of an ATS, no, not ATSV, it's a CT5V Blackwing. And so, on those engines, they have a captive manifold on the cylinder head, and so it uses a square port instead of having headers or anything else like that running to a set of turbos. So eschewing the twin turbo setup on this one has got a big single turbo. The specs on that one, I'm not really sure what exactly they're running. So of course on this one, as you can see, that our friend Dan Jost pointed out, that hood is carbon fiber. So I'm going to guess it's going to be compared to whoever also did the carbon fiber on his other vehicles as well. So really high quality, no big thick gaudy gel coat or anything else like that. This one is really, really clean all the way around. It's got only 3,000 miles, or they bought it with only 3,000 miles on the clock. I would have driven the ever-loving fire out of this thing the moment that I got delivery of it. So it's really beautiful. HRE wheels that are very close to the the signature web design, plus the really clean badging and everything else on it. So really nice. It's probably my favorite car out of all of the stuff here at SEMA this year. But I might be a little bit biased just because of the fact that this one maintained the heritage to an extent for the Grand National, because it made a name for itself just by beating the pants off of V8s with the V6. Because why? 6 is greater than 8. Anyway, let me know which one was your favorite out of the 3 Grand Nationals here at SEMA. Comment below, like, subscribe, share. If you think that there's a better Grand National out there, I would love to see more. See you guys next time.